Hey guys, welcome back to Master List, where I show you some decks that I think are actually meta viable for the current Master Duel format. So there's an upcoming ban list where they're banning some key cards for some I think the best top tier strategies, such as like they're limiting Long Yuan, and they're semi-limiting Long Yuan. They're semi-limiting Branded Fusion, and there was something else. Don't remember. Doesn't matter, honestly. And with the new selection pack coming out, the format hasn't really changed too much, but a really cool deck has been added in. I would only suggest this for people that have like a super small amount of like ultra rares, because this deck has, you know, a pretty light amount of that. I think it only has like 5, right? Yeah. 5, and I think terraforming comes free anyways, so it's pretty cheap. Super rares are also pretty low, which is nice. And the way this deck works is that you just set up a bunch of floodgates and you win the game. And you may be asking, well, Marshmallow, where are the floodgates at? I don't see any floodgates. Well, the only floodgate you need is Ocean Lord Kairio Shin. It is a water lock with a Warlords in a card. It allows you to search for any card that mentions any spell or trap that mentions Umi or Umi itself. So we can get the Legendary Ocean if we don't have it yet, which puts the rivalry in play. We can search for Kairio Shin's Dark Reef, which combos really well with Sea Stealth Attack, which is one of the best trap cards ever printed. It is a Heavenly Lord of the Prison as a trap, as well as it is a battle trap that wins you every battle pretty much, as long as your monster was level 5 or higher originally. Electric Jellyfish lets us search for, depending on our hand, if we have a Sea Stealth Attack in, it lets us search for the Umi. It's a negate as well, which is really nice as long as we have the Umi. Doomkraken is a pop, as well as it lets us like cycle through our hand a bit. We have the Ice Jade Tremoras. These are really nice actually, because they let us special summon a water type monster level irregardless. We're playing Terra King Salmon. There are a couple different cards you can play in this spot. If you want to play the best level 5, Gagaga Gigo, I think it is. No. It's this one right here. Gagaga Gigo. It's 2450 instead of 2400, and it's level 5, so it does what Terra King Salmon would do, but just a little bit better. I like Terra King Salmon just a bit more because it's a feared salmon, and it's also Master of the Sea Darkness, which is a really scary place in case you didn't know. It's also a delicacy, so in case it does die, we can't eat it, in fact, which is pretty based in my opinion. Another thing you could look into, I haven't personally looked into it, but you could actually look for a level 6 normal monster. And the reason for that is because whenever you, or just a normal monster, a water normal monster at all, because realistically what's going to be happening is you will be getting the Terra King Salmon off of fish sonar, and getting that out there. So if we go ahead and just take a quick look at normal water level, all these fucking large lads. Let's see. So we've got Spiral Serpent, Gagaga Gigo. Yeah, so just more Gigos, more Gigo boys. That's all really that you could really hope for. Anything past that point is irrelevant because this is the biggest water monster that you can promote summon off of. 2950, which is pretty huge. Realistically, if you're going to be getting it out, it's going to be with the Legendary Ocean out, so it'll be a 3150, which is really nice. You can beat over most things in the format. Again, I'm just going to stay with the Terra King Salmon. Pots are in here. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. This is a pop for each level 5 or higher water monster that you have on the field. If you have an Umi, that is. We only play one Mega Fortress Whale because it's kind of bricky. Same goes for the Doomkraken. And they're also really searchable, so it's not too hard to deal with them. Like, we can just fish sonar for a Kraken if our hand's pretty nice. We can always just get the Mega Fortress Well out with the Dark Reef, which is searchable as well. Like, this entire deck just searches each other. We're playing a Sea Stealth as our 4th copy of Umi. This is the card you want to send off of the Dark Reef if you don't have Stealth Attack up. Other than that, though, it's the most cuttable card in the deck. I would actually just rip it out. You know, actually, yeah, I'm gonna rip it out. It's garbage. It's actually so bad. The extra deck is very like you could actually do something with it. This was for the Link Festival, so I didn't have any extra decks, so I just kind of threw it all in there. This deck also works really well in the Link Festival. It's not the best deck you can play there, because people are a lot of hand traps, whereas like in the main format right now, people are a lot less hand traps aside from Maxi, which we really don't play too much into. Also, the room's super blue. I don't know if you guys noticed, because we're gonna be under the sea today. I'm under the water. Help! I'm drowning. We're currently plat 5. Nothing too crazy, and we're gonna go ahead and get in it, and let's show you guys a thing or two about this deck. I think this deck is really quick. This deck is really quick. I was gonna say fun. That's a lie. It's cool. I like summoning big ocean boys. One of my favorite commander decks is like giant Leviathan monsters. So this deck gives that kind of like vibe as you just get out like 4 or 5 giant sea monsters and then try and beat over your opponent. And realistically, you're able to do that. Going second in this deck actually isn't the worst. It depends on how many negates your opponent sets up. If your opponent sets up like 6 negates, you're fucked. If your opponent sets up 1 negate, you're probably fucked, depending on your hand. This hand is okay. This hand's alright. You know? This hand's solid. We have access to Umi already. So it all depends on what we get off the pot in our draw, and depending what our opponent sets up. Because realistically, we want to search for the Kairyu, but he's only worthwhile if we can get an Umi set up. Because we can't summon him right now without an Umi. Okay, what the? Alright, well, you know, this may not be the best. Listen, this is plat 5, lads. I don't know what to tell you. This is the best you're gonna get for now. Okay, we're activating the pot. Banish 6 and search 2. If he ashes here, that's great. If he doesn't, it's fine. He has either Maxi or Ash in hand. So ashing this is okay for us. Alright, we got the Kairyu. So this is actually the best case scenario, because now we can fish Sonar. There's no way you got Ash, dog. Please don't Ash this. I'll cry. You want me to cry? I'll do it. It doesn't matter too much because we still got some stuff that we can do stuff with, but okay. So we can get the electric jellyfish out. We're almost on the electric jellyfish. Activate the electric jellyfish effect. So if he has Maxi here, it's literally whatever. It doesn't affect us in the slightest. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and fuel burial goods for the second Umi, just because we can. Then on our deck a little bit more. Alright, here he ashes. Now this is gaming. Damn. This man's crazy, dude. This man's fucking crazy. We'll go ahead and set up for lethal. So we're gonna want to grab. So if we're feeling a lot of pressure coming from this guy, we could get the Rage of Kairyu, which is probably going to be a pop, which isn't bad, but we're just gonna take this instead. Okay, play around the Imperm column. So this board seems pretty mid, right? But it's actually fucking insane. So let me explain. I turn it on real quick, so that way in the draw phase we can go ahead and activate our Stealth Attack. Okay, so I'll go ahead and explain this end board right here. So with Umi on field, this is a monster or a spell negate. We have a Rivalry of Warlords that is water locking my opponent after their first summon that isn't a water. We have a special summon 2 monsters, one of which is probably be another Ocean Lord, and the other one will be the Whale, which will pop my opponent, one of my opponent's cards during the battle phase. We have a Torrential in case we really need it. Our monsters are unbeatable over battle, except for the Electric Jellyfish. Alright, this is a Luber. A Luber effect, we will be negating this. We will be negating this, just stopping him from getting any spells at all. And we have lethal next turn, should we want it. Okay. Nice. I think this is fine. He needs to send 2. He has to send 2. He must send 2. Alright. He sent 1. So, what's the goal here? Who are you negating? Reading? Hell yeah, let's go. Alright, so he's gonna search for Branded Fusion. And it won't be able to be activated at all, because of the fact that we do have Ocean Dragon Lord up. It is that. My opponent misplayed a little bit, but even if he didn't, we could still just Torrential and then reset the whole thing over again using Banisher of the Reef. So we're gonna go ahead and we will Doom Kraken here. Popping his Aluber. We don't have to do this, but you know, we might as well. This lets him use his Branded Fusion, but again, he summons a dragon, can't special summon again. He's just got the dragon out. There's nothing he can do. I'm completely fine with this, in every sense of the word. And we do have lethal next turn, so no matter what he does, unless he has some insane traps going on, we're fine. Now, Rebellion, he can activate it, I think. He can activate its, does it send to grave for cost? I don't remember. Or can he just not activate it at all? Let's see. I was hoping he would discard for cost, but maybe it doesn't do that. You can discard 1 card. Damn. Feels bad. He can't do it. Drawing, missing. Alright, well he may feel safe, but he is dead on board. Even if I just vibe, he's dead on board. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go ahead and Kairishin's Dark Reef. Special summon this guy. This guy. I should have gotten the Terra King Salmon. I'm sorry, I should surrender right now. JK, because you get the boy out. Because guess what? There's a secondary effect. You can special summon any number of level 6 or lower normal monsters from your hand or deck until the end of your turn. Bitch boys, let's fucking go. This guy's doomed. It's over. So we change this to attack. Change this to attack. Then we activate the effect of this card. We'll go ahead and search for Umi. With the Umi, we're gonna go ahead and activate its effect. Now I know what you're thinking. Why did you special summon the Terra King Salmon? You actually made your board weaker. You got more damage out, but the Electric Jellyfish would give you a negate, just in case he had something crazy and stupid. Well, guess what? I'd rather lose with Terra King Salmon than win without my fucking boy. There's literally nothing this man can do. Okay, you're gonna get a Luber. What are you gonna do? Nothing's gonna affect here. Doesn't matter. You're negating the Mega Forge as well. I don't think it has any live effects right now because I didn't use its other effect to do anything. Yeah, I'm trolling. What of it? Yeah, I'm trolling. What of it? God, I'm BMing so hard right now, dude. I'm BMing so hard right now. My God, I'm a little troller, dude. I'm a little troller. And then we go to finish him off with the Terra King Salmon. It's just that easy, folks. I don't know why anyone complains. This deck's the best deck. Honestly, don't build it, though, if you actually want a super bug. So it would appear that we're still in this game. It would appear that we are still in this game for a little bit long. Wow. Is it hot in here or? Well, it's okay because it's fine because we will be winning the next turn anyways. So there's no need. Look at that. Like I said, he was dead. He was dead. He was dead. It was a fine. It was a fine time. Don't even sweat. Get that free cash money. Level 93. Look at that. 20 free gems. Almost to max. Oh my god. I don't know. Yo, can we cut that out, please?